This is a communication board I did for a young man living with autism named Jacob. Jacob is 6 years old and of Middle Eastern descent. Jacob is a second generation American who cognitively functions at that of about roughly a 3-year-old child. Jacob lives with his parents who speak English and Arabic, and his grandparents who only speak Arabic. Jacob is slow to warm up, but once he does, he absolutely loves you. Jacob is nonverbal and goes to a public school right now. He's in kindergarten. He receives both speech and occupational therapy twice a week. Jacob knows some basic signs and uses them both at home and at school. If he doesn't know the sign for something, he will gesture or point to an item to attempt to get his point across. Sometimes Jacob will become visibly upset when he is not understood. Jacob has no visual impairments, but both his father and his grandmother wear glasses, so they have his eyes checked as regularly as possible. Jacob's auditory functioning is great. He's fully ambulatory, but does have some fine motor skill deficits, which is why he receives occupational therapy twice a week, as well as some sensory issues that are also addressed through occupational therapy. This communication board will actually be used for introducing Jacob into learning how to use a picture exchange communication system. Each image is in a 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch box. They will actually be all cut and laminated with a Velcro sticker placed on the back of them. So that way, whether the image is on the textbook or on the desk, Jacob has an easier time picking them up because, like I said, he has some fine motor skill issues. The images are animated because Jacob loves animation. He loves cartoons and all things musical. Many of the things he can sign for are on his communication board, like cookies, car, more, help. Those are things him and his family already know the signs for and use. And some of those are also abstract words, so the sign was a better choice than actually looking for a picture of that. Being that his grandparents speak Arabic, the images are larger, so that way they can clearly see exactly what Jacob wants. When speaking to his parents, they said they do want English to be Jacob's only language, and more importantly, his first language, being that he does have a language barrier right now. So that's why all of the wording on the PECs are actually in English, because they didn't really want him to focus on or get confused by having the Arabic symbols on there as well. That's about it. Here's some of his images. He's got cookie, water, toys, fork, spoon, puzzle, chips, tissues, help, juice, milk, hi, bye, I want, dinner, bathroom, lunch, breakfast, more, listen to music, car, play, yes and no. All of these images and wordings were chosen specifically to help introduce him to the picture exchange communication system. They're all highly motivating items that Jacob will request more than once, so we'll give him more times to practice asking and receiving, so that way he can learn the system of the picture exchange communication system very fast, so that way he can use it both at home and at school. And even though a lot of these words Jacob knows the sign to, in an environment where he's around people that do not know signs, he will have his picture exchange communication system to assist him. This is my communication board.